In this video, I'm going to show you 5 hidden Boxem features you probably aren't using but should be to save time and make more money in your Amazon business in 2026. Let's get right into it. The first one is going to be using Boxem auto list pricing when you're sending in Amazon FBA shipments. So here in Boxem, on the create shipment page, I get asked all the time, when you price stuff, what do you actually price it at? So when you price FBM inventory, just go ahead and match the buy box right away from the get-go. But when you're sending in Amazon FBA shipments, you don't actually want to price your items competitive right away. Otherwise, when your inventory shows when it's sent in, but it's in back ordered. So when Amazon's received it, it shows on the listing, but it's not yet fully checked in and the delivery dates show really far back. New sellers that don't know any better are going to undercut you even though you're not yet competitive, right? So there's 2 parts of being a competitive seller on a listing. It's having good pricing and it's having your inventory, when in the case of Amazon FBA, being fully checked in. So if you price competitive right away from the get-go, even when your inventory is not checked in, you're not going to be able to get the buy box, but new sellers that don't know any better, that don't know how delivery dates work, are going to undercut you. So instead, to protect your listings from price tanking and undercutting long term, you're going to go ahead, in my opinion, the best way to do it is to use Boxem auto list pricing and price 20 or 30% above the buy box. And then once it actually checks in, a lot of repricers can automatically do this for you. More on that a little bit later. You go ahead and price competitive. In the case of competing with FBM people, 5 to 10% higher as an FBA seller. Or when you're competing with FBA people, just matching them or maybe going a little bit higher to see if you can drive that pricing up. So Boxem auto list pricing, where you send it in above the buy box, then once it checks in, you manually, or if you're using a repricer, they can automatically do it for you and move it down to price competitive. It's not going to be one of the hidden features, but we also have the Walmart beta. So if you're interested in Walmart beta, just contact support@boxem.com. The second one, guys, is going to be the Boxi AI assistant. I think this is super underrated, and it's something a lot of people aren't yet taking advantage of, but it's trained on a ton of fields of profit content. So you can literally ask the Boxi AI anything like, what shipping supplies do I need for FBA here? And it'll literally just go ahead and tell you. It's trained on so much of our content. It's available in all Boxem plans. And then it can even say like what factors go into getting the buy box besides price. And it's going to say primarily delivery dates, a little bit review count, and everything. So this is literally your trained AI Amazon seller assistant. Yeah, fulfillment speed. There we go. Makes perfect sense, right? And then we could even say like, why can we price higher FBA when competing with FBM sellers? Right, and it's going to go into detail on how the Prime Bump works and everything. So this is very helpful too, and it's something I think, you know, a lot of people should be using here and everything. Yeah, faster delivery date, better customer experience, and you know that's the thing, because it's, you know, most people would rather pay $2 more to get something 7 days sooner, and that's sometimes the delivery date difference between FBA and FBM. The third one is going to be automating your product reviews using the feedback requester. So you can go ahead and set up within Amazon TOS. I'd just recommend using the templates here because there's a lot of like rules about it and stuff. We make it easy for you. Just in the feedback requester on Boxem here, that you go ahead and automatically request feedback on all your FBA orders specifically right here. There's a really good guide if you just go to boxem.com/docs and then go here and hit feedback requester. We can go ahead and see how that works and everything. So that is very helpful too. The fourth one is going to be our repricer integration. So it makes sense to use a repricer once you have like 10 plus ASINs listed on your storefront. And we integrate with 3 different repricers currently: Aura, SellerSnap, and BQL. If there's other ones you want us to integrate with, let us know. We'll look into it. But automating and just making it easy to integrate with repricers makes your life a lot easier as a new seller, especially getting going with that. It shows the entire process here on the help docs where you can share the buy cost nice and easy, because Boxem does all your analytics as well, so we make it easy for you to go ahead and integrate on the repricer side of things too and share your buy costs and make that easier. And the fifth one is going to be custom SKUs to make your internal just restocking and everything easier. And what you can do is create your own variable SKU formula within Boxem. My personal favorite one is buy cost, supplier, purchase date. So that way on every item, I can see what I paid for it, where I sourced it, and when I bought it. And then you have to show county. It's just a rule within Amazon here and everything. So you can go ahead and do that in settings and then SKU options right here. Go ahead and edit those to make your internal tracking and seeing things. Even when you're checking on the Amazon seller app to see your sales, you'll see the custom SKUs, and it's a good way to go ahead and see that right there. So custom and variable SKUs are very helpful too for just internal tracking of items too. So that's the 5 Hidden Boxem features you probably aren't using, but should be. If you haven't yet tried out 2 weeks free of Boxem, make sure to do so on Boxem.com. You get a completely free 2-week trial, get instant access to the bulk ungate checker, listing, shipping, analytics, the feedback requester, the AI assistant, and all that. If you have any feature requests for Boxem too, comment them down below, and we'd love to add them for you as well. Thanks so much for watching, Amazon sellers. Let's keep winning for 2026.